Oh my god. Okay. Not used to this, but you know what? We're gonna celebrate anyway. It has been quite a while since I have sat down in front of a camera with the intent of filming a video and actually editing it. I'm attempted to film stuff. You know the story, whatever. But I have had the privilege of being allowed to feature in the music video of a YouTuber that I absolutely love, Lauren Fairweather. Oh my god, Lauren Fairweather is the sweetest human in the world. She put out a PSA to the general populace of anyone who would be interested in contributing to a music video of hers, and that music video is releasing tomorrow. It's called Do What You Love, and I'm super stoked to see it because the song is awesome. Basically, she wrote this song to encourage people to continue to stick with the stuff that brings them joy, and by that I mean art. We're so discouraged after our younger years to continue to pursue the arts, and that's crazy to me. As someone who grew up surrounded by the arts industry, my mom owns a dance studio, I myself danced, I did music, I've done acting, and I am currently pursuing acting as more of a big time thing. It drives me up the wall whenever I hear stories of people being discouraged from pursuing the thing that they love. And yet I myself am someone who has been discouraged from pursuing that, not just by my family, but by the people that I thought would be mentors, or people that I thought cared about me and my well-being, who turns out that they didn't, or they were just discouraging it for discouragement's sake. I don't know, whatever. And I guess, kind of in light of that music video going up tomorrow, I had some news that I've been vague about on social media that has taken over my life over the past couple months, and that's why I've not been around. That news is that I have been cast as a princess in Medieval Times. Now, if you're not from Canada or the US, most primarily the US because Toronto's the only location in Canada that it exists, you might not know what Medieval Times is. But for those of you who do, you understand why I'm ridiculously excited about it. Medieval Times is a dinner and jousting show. You go and there's a vague story plot, and then there are knights who literally joust and do horse games in front of you for an hour and a half, and they feed you food, and it, for someone like myself, is a freaking dream come true to have been cast as a part of it, because it's the kind of thing that as an elementary school student you looked forward to, because every year either the grade 4s, the grade 5s would go to Medieval Times and take a trip. A bus trip, and you go and see the show, and it's awesome and it's so cool. And yet I never got to do that because I switched schools during the time period where I was supposed to go and see the show. So I actually only saw Medieval Times for the first time last year for my birthday. Don't tell anyone, because I said that I'd seen it in school as well. But I saw it for the first time for my birthday, and it was a fucking blast. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've struggled with my own acting journey. I initially came to Toronto as a part of Ryerson's theatre school and subsequently got rejected from second year because they didn't think that I was right for it or whatever, so they physically changed my marks. And despite that, acting has been something that I've wanted to pursue for quite a long time, and it's taken a lot of struggle to convince myself that it's worth it. But this year, something kind of hit me where I thought, you know what, I gotta just do it. I gotta try, I gotta make it a big thing. And so I've been trying to do that, and the first thing that came up recently was this Medieval Times opportunity. I heard about it, I applied, I nailed the interview and the audition, and here I am a couple months down the road. This all started way back in January, and now, as we are in April, I have done 2 shows for Medieval Times as Princess Catalina, which is not a big role, but it's going to be bigger as they roll out a new show where I will feature as the queen that rules on her own without a king. And if any acting opportunity could have come up, this has been a complete whirlwind of a dream, and I am so stoked to have been a part of it. So anyway, celebrations bound. We have our Medieval Times ceramic mug because I can't stop drinking out of it, because I can't believe that this is my life now. I get to go once a week for now But basically to sit and be a princess and command knights and watch jousting, it's amazing. So that's what's been going on with me. That's why I've not been around. I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, I've not been creatively... I guess I've been both creatively challenged and very much not. Depends on what perspective you're looking at it from. But I've had a lot going on and a lot to celebrate and a lot of things to share with friends and to just be in the moment for. So, you know, if you're ever in Toronto, it's possible that if you come to Medieval Times, I may be there. Otherwise, you know, just living life. In light of Lauren releasing her music video, please tell me. I'd love to know. And go and leave some love on her channel and subscribe to her because she's absolutely wonderful. This sweet, sweet human. And she's an incredible artist herself. She has her own Etsy shop and she writes music and she's all about Harry Potter and a whole bunch of other fandoms, and I cannot speak highly of her enough. But I'm sure she'd love to hear your opinions on what things that you put aside in spite of adulthood or just growing up, or people saying that, that's not something worth pursuing. And it breaks my heart every time I hear something like that because I heard it so many times myself, and it's not like it's gonna stop you. You know, if you really want to do something, you're gonna make it happen anyway. So, cheers. But I really hope you're doing well, and I thank you very much for watching this however many months it is down the road since I made a last video, but I hope you understand it's been a very exciting time for me, and I haven't wanted to discount that. Instead, I'm just gonna watch the raccoons from my window. Until next time.
Raise your voices as I raise my cup to our great company as they take the field to fulfill their oath.